Stargate has been trending on Twitter the last few days. But what does it mean? Welcome to Sidetrack, your sci-fi TV and movie channel. So yeah, a TV show that hasn't been on our screens for 11 years has been trending on Twitter. And I've had several messages asking me, what does it mean? Does this mean we're getting Stargate back on our screens soon? That Amazon or MGM are about to make an announcement? Well, I actually did do a video yesterday on the Sidetrack Sides channel, just giving you again an update on where we're at with Stargate, and nothing has really changed as far as I know from the sources that I speak to. They have taken Stargate out of review. They are now trying to decide what to do with the show. At the moment, that is paused and everything because they don't know whether to go with Brad Wright's pilot or to go with something new. So that is what's causing the problem. There's also an added fun that MGM is actually, as a company, was in a lot more of a mess apparently than Amazon thought. And it's meant that they've had to review all of their products, all of their projects, going over a lot of accounts and things, and that's also slowed things up. But what does it mean that it's been trending on Twitter? Does that mean that we are going to get an announcement soon? Well, as I say, unfortunately not. It probably doesn't. But what it does mean is there is a lot of people out there, like me and like you, that love Stargate. There are a lot of projects out there, like the Twitter storm that we're planning on July 27th. I've got my t-shirt on, if you may see. Hashtag We Want Stargate. There are also lots of other projects like the Twitter Bring Back Stargate, We Want Stargate, Brad Stargate. There's the hashtag 365 Days of Stargate project. Basically, you don't have to go very far on Twitter, particularly if you search for Stargate, until you find lots of people out there that absolutely adore this TV show and that are desperate for it to come back. Some desperate for Brad to be at the helm, some not so bothered. So it's trending on Twitter. Unfortunately, it doesn't really mean much other than what we already knew, that there are a lot of people out there that absolutely adore this show and that are desperate for it to return. So as I've told you in the last couple of videos, what's holding up Stargate getting greenlit is Amazon trying to make its mind up what to do with the franchise. Whether to go with Brad Wright's pilot that he wrote nearly 3 years ago, and whether to let Brad Wright then steer the ship and become captain of the new franchise, or whether to go in a completely different direction with a completely new team. So, I wanted to get your opinion. I put a poll up on the community page. It's only been up a couple of hours, but basically I said, look, when Stargate comes back, is it Brad Wright or nothing? You know, if Brad Wright isn't in this project, I don't want it. Or is it, we just want Stargate now, it doesn't matter if it's Brad Wright or not? Or do we want to wait and make sure that the project is done properly, that it's thought through, Brad Wright or not? At the moment, 75% of people saying that they would rather be patient, that they would rather wait for the show to be put together properly. And that seems to be what Amazon are doing at the moment. They are actually taking a pause. They're thinking about how to do it. They don't just want to go headfirst into a project that MGM has set up. They want to actually have a think about what is best for the show in the long term, I hope. They're actually probably, if I'm being a bit cynical, thinking about how to make the most money out of it. But, you know, let's pretend that these people actually care about creating a good product. About 20%, 18% of people are saying it's Brad Wright or nothing. Now, I'm not surprised by that. A lot of the comments I get actually are that this is Brad Wright's baby. What is the point of having a TV show named Stargate without Brad Wright at the helm? I am in two minds about that. I totally agree with you. If you want somebody that knows the show, then obviously you go with the creator. But I'm also not the biggest fan of SGU. I know that's a bit of a Marmite TV show. People either love or hate it. I don't hate it, but it's, you know, it's not my favorite of the three. I thought they went completely the wrong way. Brad Wright and Joseph Malozzi obviously were the creators of that, and I don't necessarily 100% forgive them for it. So I just wonder whether a new team, anybody that loves the franchise, that's the main thing. If they hire somebody to hold, to steer this ship, it's got to be somebody that loves the show as much as we do. It can't just be a good filmmaker. It's got to be a good filmmaker that loves Stargate. I wouldn't mind if they brought Brad Wright back as in like a manager, like a Kevin Feige in the Marvel movies, like in that universe. Somebody that manages things, who watches over it, makes sure it's looked after, but bring in a whole new scheme of writers, executive producers, all this sort of thing, and create a whole new team around Brad, who then just manages the project. I'd be fine with that. But tell me what you think. Get into the comments. What do you think about it trending on Twitter? It is an interesting time. I personally just say that just shows how many people are out there talking about it, and the frustration that we've been waiting this long, and that we really did expect an announcement much quicker than this once the Amazon sale went through. Because I have actually said to you before that I think Brad Wright has been playing a bit of a game. He has been going on his companion app and talking about Stargate as much as he possibly can. He's done 2 of those AI scripts with Amanda Tapping and Daniel and everybody, and even Richard Dean Anderson in the last one. He has been making sure that the fans do not forget who created this show. I think he might have been doing that on purpose. And to be fair, if he has been, he's a genius, because the rumours of him being maybe not taken forwards with a new show have been rife for well over a year. So tell me exactly what you think in the comments. If you are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. It really helps us out. Also, you can go to sci-trek.com and get marvellous merchandise like the t-shirt I'm wearing now. Also, if you enjoy the content, please consider becoming a fully fledged Sci-Trek and hit that join button. As always, guys, please stay safe. I'll see you next time.